Chris. What's up, brother? Welcome to the show, man.
Hey, happy to be here.
Awesome, brother. Yeah, man, we've known each other for a long time. I forgot even where we met, dude. We used to go to every single salsa event back when everyone was just mostly just dancing on one. And then you, right? And then you kind of, yeah, back in the day, and then you kind of veered off. And you're like, I'm doing Dominican bachata.
No, I still do my salsa, bro. Salsero to the fullest, man. Always.
Nice, bro.
Always. Still got my Gran Combo in the car playlist and everything, man. So
dope, dude.
Yeah. So
that is fucking dope, dude.
Yeah,
so, dude, I like I said, dude, welcome on the show. I wanted just to invite you on the show for a couple of reasons. Just, first to kind of chat with you because we haven't talked about it. We haven't talked and hung out and anything, shoot the shit for a long time. But in addition to that, I wanted to talk to you about crypto, man. I mean, I know you mentioned you're not the expert. I'm not the expert by any means on cryptocurrency. However, you were one of the first people that I knew that was starting to really get into it back when I just knew something about it. And you were mostly going in there full force, and I had no idea what a wallet was. I had no idea what Coinbase was or XRP or I think Bitcoin. Someone mentioned Bitcoin at some sort of event, but I had no idea. And then come to think that you were really, really diving in deep. And this was what, like 4 or 5 years ago, 6 years ago?
It was I want to say, like, when I got into it, involved, 2017, about November, December, towards the end of the year.
Right.
And 4 years ago was the first, I guess, people think it's the first bull run. Actually, Bitcoin has had like 8 bull runs.
Right.
But no one really heard about it until it hit 20,000, right?
Right.
Mainstream, and then when it hit mainstream. So, yeah, man, I mean, I FOMO'd in, dude, like everybody else, like they saw the price going up and everybody wanted to get rich, and, they were just pretty much throwing money at the market, and they were like, people, I mean, what I mean by they, I mean like retail investors, right? Like us, normal people, just throwing money at it. Like, okay, something's got to hit, you know? And fortunately, we caught it towards the end of the bull run. So I got in it towards the end. So, XRP was at 375.
Right.
At that time, almost $4, and Bitcoin was at 20,000, and we just saw it kept going down and down and down. But I started doing my research, and started taking a deep dive, as you say, and like now I'm like just full on, like it's an obsession now. It really is, dude. It's like it's another job, pretty much. Because
how's the wife feel about it?
She's on board. I mean, it's right now with the portfolio, so I mean, we're doing pretty good. It's been 4 years, going on 5 almost. So we are well into the 6 figures. So awesome. We started at 0, dude. Like everybody else. Everybody started at 0 at some point. Some got more than others, some got less than others, but we all started at 0.
So you and that's interesting because you're one of the first people that I knew that was investing just mostly crypto. And the interesting thing is that you started in 2017, which is actually mirror when I started learning how to trade equities.
No, I remember. Yeah, because I would ask you about Tim Sykes and all the
right.
that follow, and and I remember you went like straight stocks. Like I was like, all right, I hope it goes well for him. So I see that it's going well for you, man.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure you're the same way, that now it's like another job. Like it's an obsession, dude. Like you set up lists, and your 2 hour and your 1 hour and your dailies, and so. I'm still trying to get the TA, the technical analysis part of it. I'm more fundamentals.
Right.
But I'm trying to follow the trend lines and all that. I'm still picking that up. You know, after 4 years, I still, that's one thing, you know, you never stop learning, always research.
It's true, man.
You
Yeah.
never stop learning, especially in this. Stocks doesn't move as fast as crypto because, I mean, you guys, what, open at 4, the market opens at 4 a.m. out here?
Yep, 4 a.m. Crypto's always open.
Yeah, we're 24/7, 365, you know, so it never closes. So money is like, it's like from what's that movie that Gordon Gekko, man, Wall Street,
Wall Street.
where he was like, money never sleeps. Like for real, the crypto market, money never sleeps, man. It's always moving.
It's crazy, dude. So, dude, how'd you get into it? How'd you hear about fucking Bitcoin? How'd you get into crypto? Because you have a day job. You've had a day job for a long time, and your day job is actually a really nice day job where actually it has a great pension, has a great career where you're able to make a good amount of living, which is great to fund your investments. Because one of the biggest problems that a lot of people try to invest in different stocks, but they don't have a bankroll, and they have that good, decent career it really can catapult you, slowly to a higher level as you're learning. So I know you still have an amazing career, and you're doing great. However, how the fuck did you hear about crypto? Because you were the first. When you told me, I was like, what the fuck is he talking about?
Yeah. So in 2011, I met my wife, right? But I was looking into investing. Okay. So the cheapest thing out there was silver, precious metals. Okay. So I went to this website to buy my ounce of silver, you know, like I was buying an ounce of silver every week. You know, back then silver was like at $13, I believe, something like that. One of the payment options was Bitcoin.
Right.
And I was like, you know, because it gives you PayPal and all the credit cards, or, you know, you can put your routing number in there for your checking account. But like I said, one of the things was Bitcoin. And I looked, I clicked on it, and it piqued my interest. I was like, Bitcoin, what is that? You know?
Right.
So I read the white paper, the Satoshi Nakamoto white paper. I was like, oh, dude, you know, cryptography. I remember I studied this in college, you know, because my background is telecommunications systems. All right. So, you know, the transfer data and everything. And I started taking a deep dive, but no one really used it back then other than like for bad shit, you know,
Right.
all the dark web. It was like,
right.
Like if you wanted an ounce of coke, they used Bitcoin to get it, you know, and it would get there in 30 minutes. If you wanted this,
I heard it even has gotten dark as sex slavery.
Yeah, exactly.
Like crazy dark web shit.
Yeah, it was like sex trafficking, drug trafficking. You know, if you wanted somebody killed, legit, you could go on there and hire a hitman, dude. Like legit, no bullshit.
And that's still there.
And that's still there, yeah.
The element is still there somewhat, but no one likes to talk about it. But
we like to talk about it.
Right.
But that's what turned me off about it. Okay.
Right.
So
Same here.
Yeah. So in 2011, you know, it was trading at 1 cent. So for 1 cent, yeah, it was trading at below 1 cent. Because there was a time that you could have.
Wait, but in 2011, you actually seen it trading at 1 cent, and you could have bought in at 1 cent.
You could put out in 1 cent, dude.
So
so it got to the point where like 1 cent would have bought you 4 Bitcoin.
Right.
So for a penny, you could have got 4 Bitcoin back then. You know, because it was fluctuating, because it wasn't as it was highly volatile back then. Not as volatile as it is now. It's still volatile.
Right.
It was like the wild, wild west back then. You know what I mean? So
wow.
Yeah. So imagine, man, like you can only imagine, right?
Woo.
But yeah, fast forward now, and since 2017, I've been what they call dollar cost averaging. And you know, so far so good, man. By the grace of God, you know, we've been doing all right.
Can you explain what dollar cost averaging is to people that don't know what that is?
Okay, so dollar cost averaging is like you have your budget, your monthly budget. I mean, you got bills, your house bills, everything, right? and you take a certain percentage. For me, I started with $50 a week. And I would invest it into Bitcoin. So every month, every week, when I got paid, $50, you know, market goes up, market goes down, market goes sideways.
$50.
$50.
This was 2017.
In 2017.
Okay.
And after I kept doing it, and then, you know, like market would go down a little bit. I saw the dips, would buy a little bit more, invest a little bit more. So
Right.
I got to the point where I was doing like 10% of my check a week.
Right.
So still dollar cost average, you know?
Okay.
So, yeah, because there's a ton of projects out there, man. There's like 10,000 projects, you know, and about 90% of them, you know, Dogecoin, don't do anything. So, you know, it's you just have to do your research and know what you're looking for, and, you know, like what interests you. And like I said, I do fundamentals. So my main thing that I go off of is partnerships. Like who got big partnerships, you know?
Got it.
You know, then we researched it that way.
So that's the strategy as far as what you've been doing for the last several years.
Yeah.
And then you do dollar cost averaging, and you were one of the only people that I knew that since 2017, you kept putting money in Bitcoin. And I think there was a time, and I don't know if this was before a conversation, I remember the first time I had heard of it. I forgot what year it was, but I was at the Pasadena Rose Bowl, and they had this vegan and beer festival. And I remember there was this kid that was in a booth, and he was talking about Bitcoin. My coworker asked him, "What the fuck is Bitcoin?" And this kid showed us. He goes, "Yeah, man, Bitcoin is the new thing. You invest, you make a lot of money." And my friend, I was standing right next to him, and he goes, "How much is a Bitcoin?" I was like, "It's about $1,800 right now, man. You know, I bought it at $800, $900 for one Bitcoin." And I remember saying to my friend, $1,800, it's almost $2,000. You're out of your fucking mind if I'm going to buy one Bitcoin for $2,000. You know, hindsight is 2020. You know, now looking back, it's like, holy shit, I should have, but who knew?
Yeah, bro. I mean, we really didn't hear about it in mainstream, you know? I mean, like I said, no one heard about it until NBC and Fox and all these other news outlets started talking about it when it hit 20 grand.
Right.
Well, by that time, Bitcoin had already been around, about 8 years.
Right.
You know, so just imagine, you know, imagine, bro.
So now it's like you kept putting it in, and now your portfolio is at 6 figures. Have you cashed anything out, or are you still letting it ride until it gets to 1 million?
Well, okay, so
you know what I mean? Because I have.
I totally understand what you're saying. So I have not sold any of my Bitcoin. Okay, none.
Okay.
But I am invested in about like 35 other projects.
Nice.
So when those make money, I take like maybe 5-10% and I put it into either Bitcoin or Ethereum.
Yeah.
You know, so it's kind of like you're playing with house money now, bro. You know, so but any profits that I take, I build up my Bitcoin stack and I build up my Ethereum stack, you know.
Got it.
You know, those two for sure, those are my long-term, guaranteed my long-term holds, you know. So yeah, any money I can put in there, especially right now with this dip, you know.
Yeah, it's a big dip.
Yeah, I try to put as much as I can in.
This dip is it's a really good dip. What's your opinion, man? You've been doing this since 2017. Where do you think Bitcoin's gonna go? Your opinion. Because
like
I heard a lot of numbers out there.
All right, so the way, and this is just what I think. All right, so the way I look at it is like this. Back in 2017 when it crashed, because it went from 20,000 down to 6.
Right.
That got there with just retail investors.
Right.
All right. So that didn't get there with big money. You know, like what I mean by big money is like, you know, Chase wasn't invested, none of the big financial institutions, none of the hedge fund managers.
Hedge funds is right.
All of that was non-existent. Okay. They were around, but they weren't invested into Bitcoin.
Right.
The reason they're invested now is because in 2017, there was a shitload of millionaires made. And guess who didn't get paid? Right?
The smart money, the big money.
The big money, exactly. So now fast forward now, so they've been investing in this product. And I used to tell, this was the main reason I got in, if you think about it, and it's pretty much common sense. And I tried to tell people at work and everything, you know, it was like, they were
That's
like,
a credit. Dude, that to touch on that, dude, you told a lot of people in 2017. And the responses, we've had conversations of this before, and the responses people gave you, like, you're fucking crazy. Fucking shit coin. That's not going in fantasy monopoly money. What's some of the shit that people gave you, bro?
I got the monopoly money. I got you know, you might as well, you should call it butt coin because it's a shit coin, ain't gonna do shit, you know. So instead of calling it Bitcoin, one of my best friends, I told him when I started like the day I started investing, and he was like, nah, man, it looks like a Ponzi scheme. So, you know, now, fast forward now, I'm getting a lot of phone calls, a lot of text messages, a lot of coworkers telling me we should have listened to you. A lot of people telling me that, oh, you told us about it, but I really didn't know anything about it, so that's why I didn't get in. And I was like, you know, I mean, the main reason I got into it, and I looked at it like this, was, okay, I was talking about the 2017 crash, right? So after Bitcoin crashed in 2017, and the market pretty much lost 80% of its value, okay, all these big time institutions started investing in it, okay? But at the same time, these institutions were telling retail investors, don't buy it.
Okay.
Right.
Right.
If you saw in between the lines, it was like, so I would always tell people, and this was my main thing, I would tell my coworkers and anybody that would listen, was like, think about it. They're telling you not to buy it, but yet they're throwing hundreds of millions of dollars into an asset class that lost 80% of its value.
Right.
I think that is. You know?
Great point.
So some people were like, oh yeah, you know, like that's true. They're telling you not to buy it, but and another was like, nah, you know, like too risky.
Right.
Oh, man, but you know, no risk, no reward, right? History favors the bold, so
it's true.
You know, so
that's fucking.
When I roll up in my Lambo at work one of these days, man, we'll see what's up.
Yeah, dude. Once Bitcoin continues to go up, because it's just the path that it's in. You have Elon Musk accepting Bitcoin for Tesla. You have all these different institutions that it's becoming more widely accepted. You know, I'm almost seeing another company, they'll make another announcement saying they're going to accept Bitcoin for this, for that. Imagine Apple.
Like who was it? Oh, the Sacramento Kings, the NBA.
Yeah.
Okay, they're paying their staff and their players in Bitcoin. It's a percentage.
See, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah.
And imagine Apple. Hey, we'll accept Bitcoin for an iPhone. If you want to purchase an iPhone. See that I can see more announcements like that as the months go by. And it's just gonna fuel that dip is gonna be bought up like crazy. And today, you know, maybe a year or 2 years ago, I would say, nah, Bitcoin will never get to 100,000. Today, it is probable that it will get there and even surpass it.
No, well, okay, so I think that by end of year, it's going to be anywhere between 175 to 250.
Yeah.
For one.
Right.
So even if you own 10% of one.
Right. Right.
You know, like you're going to make money. But yeah, it's just the way the world is going, man. Like everything's digital now, you know, like everybody we live through our phones, dude, you know? Yeah. So, you know, people don't even, I mean, like when my wife goes shopping, she doesn't carry her card. She uses her phone, dude, to pay for it. right? You know, like everybody uses their phone to pay for shit now, dude. So
That's huge in China right now.
oh yeah, like
China, everything is digital. Phone.
yeah, I saw this documentary on it, and they were like, they're pretty much cashless society. Like everything is done through their phone, everything is done through their phone. You know, like their bank, they don't even go to the bank anymore. There's places in China that do not accept any type of credit card whatsoever.
Right.
And you know, like, but they'll take, you know, Alipay, and they'll take whatever off your phone, no problem. They just scan the QR code, and you know, yeah.
That's crazy. That's freaking wild, dude.
It is, bro.
What other coins have you invested? I'm sure you have a nice portfolio of other coins across the board.
So I always tell people that ask me this, okay, Bitcoin is the daddy, all right? You always want to have some Bitcoin. Doesn't matter if it's 10%, half percent, one, whatever. Like right now, I don't know too many people that can afford one.
Right.
You know, I don't know too many people that got 60,000, 50,000 to throw around like, right? But you always want to have some, you know, like you can start the way I started, $50 a week, you know, or $10 a week.
Right.
Depends on the exchange, what the minimum is. But the other ones that I have, I would say Ethereum, okay, because so if Bitcoin is the daddy, Ethereum is like the son.
Yeah.
That's the second one. Top 10 coins, let me see. I have one that's called VeChain that deals with the supply chain. That one's really good right now. Cool. What else? Polkadot, which is another side chain, Chainlink.
Right.
XRP, I still have my XRP.
Okay.
You know, what else off the top of my head? Yeah, dude, I'd have to look at my phone, bro.
Okay.
Look up, oh man. Yeah.
No, that's awesome. That's a nice little portfolio.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
fucking.
But the way I set my portfolios up, because I have like you have your hodl, they call it hodl, so that's the one that you hold on to. That's your long-term one.
Right.
And then you have to have an investment one if you're going to invest, you know, because those are the ones that are more high risk, I guess.
Right. Okay.
You know, and I look at it by market cap now. Like so the way I break them down is like major caps, okay, are like 10 billion and above. Small to mid caps are 10 billion to 1 billion.
Okay.
And anything below 1 billion, those are the small caps.
Okay.
So being that there's so many projects out there, dude, like I just try to tell people to do their research, you know. Like,
now, why do you refer to them as projects? Because most people refer to them as coins. Why do you? Because I'm a little ignorant, so I keep hearing you say projects. So why projects and not coins?
Projects, coins, whatever. So projects is like, because all these coins are networks.
Right.
Okay, and they all have partnerships. Okay.
Got it.
On a project to make something better. Like say, for example, Ethereum is a smart contract project network.
Got it.
So, you know, that's just the way I talk about. But you can use tokens, coins. You know, I heard people call them stocks. You know, beginners call them stocks.
Right. Okay.
That's just the terminology.
Just different terminology and whatnot.
Pretty much.
Nice, dude. Fucking hey, man. That's fucking. So there's always. I wanted to ask you this because I know you've mentioned that you're not an expert. You're still learning. We're all learning when it comes to this game of investing. I know 20 to 30 people that are millionaire traders, and even when they have a podcast or they're talking about what they traded, even they're saying, "Hey, I'm learning every day." It's a constant learning process. And yeah, always. And you know, for so many people out there, when it comes to Bitcoin, when it comes to Ethereum, when it comes to any of those coins, there's a lot of confusion when it comes to trying to get into the market and knowing how to do it. When it comes to stocks, hey, open up an E-Trade account and or a Robinhood account and invest and just buy something. Very simple. Fucking simple. Yeah, let's open up a Robinhood account or a Webull. I'm seeing Webull advertisements all over Facebook. Let's just put some money in there and just buy. So for those that don't understand, what's the process and how to buy Bitcoin?
Okay. Well,
Yeah, the easiest.
the easiest exchange to use. Okay. Hands down. People don't like it. Like more experienced investors and traders don't like it, but it's the easiest to set up because it's legit one click would be Coinbase. Okay. You can download it on your app. You can download it on Apple and an Android phone. You can sync it to your laptop or your computer and look at it that way and set up your wallets and stuff. Now, one thing I will say is that Coinbase or any other exchange, be it Coinbase, Binance, Bitfinex, any other exchanges, there's not one exchange that has every coin.
Right.
So if you're interested in coin A, but Coinbase doesn't have it, but Binance has it, then you're gonna have to go set up an account over there.
Got it.
But Coinbase is literally the best one to use for beginners. Like if you're just doing crypto. If you're doing stocks, go to Robinhood or Webull or one of the other ones. But for beginners, if you're barely getting in, Coinbase is the easiest one.
Right. Okay. And that's pretty straightforward. I mean, you open up an account, you connect your bank account to that account, right? You transfer money just like you would transferring money from your bank account to a broker like E-Trade or Robinhood, and then you're able to purchase Bitcoin, a percentage.
You can do it that way, or you can also link your ATM card directly.
Oh, okay.
And you can buy it directly like that. Like that's how I do it, So yeah, you can link it on your account and it'll give you the payment option, like how do you want to pay, and with your bank account or your bank card or
Right.
And even like you said, like if you deposit money into your account there, you can too. So
right.
There's 4 different ways to do it. But it is like so user friendly. It's the way they have it set up is awesome. I wish other people would set it up the way.
Yeah, and Coinbase just went public in the last week, and it went public, shot up to $400 some a share. Now it's down in the 300s. So that's the biggest cryptocurrency exchange. So that's
it has 56 million users.
Ooh.
That's more than Venmo.
Wow.
That's more than Venmo. And
I didn't know that.
No, yeah, and what is it? It got a $100 billion evaluation.
Yep.
Right. Okay. Yep. So that is, I want to, and tell me if I'm wrong, but it sounds like that's more than NASDAQ and ICE, the owners of the New York Stock Exchange combined.
Yeah, it's crazy. The valuation is crazy.
And they say that Binance, because Binance is trying to go public as well, is worth more than that.
Binance?
Binance.
Why would Binance be worth more than Coinbase?
Because they are the biggest exchange in the world.
So Coinbase is mostly US?
Yes, customers.
Oh, so Binance is also including US and worldwide.
Worldwide.
Oh shit. I
did
not know that.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. So they're trying to go public over here in the US. The thing is that the US is not really crypto friendly.
Right.
There's spots in like, for example, take Las Vegas. Okay. So my sister recently went out there and she was like, oh yeah, they got the Bitcoin ATMs over there.
Yeah.
They're all over the place. You know who owns all those ATMs out there?
Who?
Mike Tyson.
ATMs?
Yeah.
In Vegas?
The Bitcoin ATMs, Mike Tyson. He owns about 90%.
Smart man.
Hey man, he got the weed farms and the ATMs, dude. So he's just
genius.
Yeah, for real.
Fucking Mike is a genius.
Hey, dude, all those hits to the head, bro. You gotta do something right, So yeah.
That's fucking incredible. So yeah, so that's the way to invest in Bitcoin or any other coin or project is you open up an account at any of the exchanges, and what is it? Coinbase number 1, number 2, Binance. Those are the 2 main ones, right?
Yeah, and the main one is Coinbase, and then number 2 would be Binance, Binance US. Okay. For the United States, we have to use Binance US. There's other ones like KuCoin. What else? Coinbase Pro. There's like a bunch of them, man. Like there's over, yeah. I mean, I subscribe to like 10 of them. So, you know, you know, but all the one thing I do say is like, always get a wallet, so that way.
Now, can you clarify what that means? Because I have a wallet right here on my desk. It's the wallet that I carry in my pocket.
All right. Okay.
So that's what most people think a wallet is. So like, what do you mean a fucking wallet?
So like, for example, if you got a Samsung phone,
yeah,
they have what they call the blockchain wallet right there. Hold on. I'm getting a news break right
there.
there.
Do they really?
Yeah. See the blockchain.
Oh, okay.
You see what it says?
Blockchain wallet. Okay.
Yeah, so that's in your phone. That comes with your Samsung phone. The new ones, anyways. But there's one that's really good. It's called Exodus. All right, that you can download that app and use it as a crypto wallet and just transfer your money over.
But why do you need a wallet? Is a wallet what would be a good
well, my main thing
of
with
a
the
wallet?
is this. All right, you know how people say, oh, but this got hacked, and you'll hear like the news, oh, they hacked into such and such, and they stole $100 million worth of Bitcoin. Like there was
right.
Okay. So they didn't hack Bitcoin. People think they hacked Bitcoin. They don't hack Bitcoin. That runs on the blockchain. Okay. What they hacked was the exchange. Okay. So if you have your money on an exchange, okay, and they happen to get into your account, guess what? Your money's not there anymore. Now, if you transfer it into a wallet, okay, there's two types. There's the software type, which are apps, okay, like the best one that I've used has been Exodus, all right, or there's a cold storage wallet, okay. So cold storage wallet, it looks like a USB. It looks like it plugs into your computer or laptop, and you can transfer your money from the exchange onto your cold storage wallet. Okay. Now, I like those better just because like you're literally offline with that. So no one can get to that.
Okay.
You're the only one that knows the password. You're the only one that knows the code.
Right.
And you can transfer money back and forth from an exchange. There's some wallets allow you to exchange right there.
Right.
Within the software app. So if you wanted USDC, which is it's a stable coin. It's tagged to the dollar, right? And you want to sell your Bitcoin. Well, you would transfer it to USDC, then from USDC, transfer it to say Coinbase, and then from Coinbase, transfer it to your cash out and transfer it to your bank account. It probably takes about 2 days, 3 days, and you got your money, so.
And
pretty much in control of your money. That's the thing.
Got it.
So,
now, do most people have a wallet? It seems like a lot of people would open up. I would imagine people would just open up a Coinbase account, transfer money in there, buy Bitcoin, and then that's it. Now they're logging onto their Coinbase. Oh, look at my money.
Yeah. So most people do not.
They do not have a wallet. Okay.
Do not have a wallet because
interesting.
Right now, especially, is because they're new. Most people that have been in the space for a while.
Yeah.
Okay, but like newbies don't.
Holy shit.
About the newbies. It's all about new retail investors, especially with this whole Dogecoin thing going on.
Yeah.
And so it's all about new retail investors coming into the market. So they don't really know about wallets. All they see is like all the money I can make.
Right.
So
they don't right. How easy is it for someone that has a Coinbase account? How easy it is to be able to park their money from a Coinbase account to a wallet? Do they just need to download the wallet app that you have?
Yeah.
Somehow connect it to your Coinbase account?
No, what it is like, okay, so say for example, this is mine, right? That's Exodus, right? So it's gonna ask you for a code.
Right.
And we're gonna show that right there. right? So
Right.
right there. Okay. So that's one of them right there. Okay.
Okay.
So what you do is, like, say for example,
Woo! That's a nice little fucking portfolio, bro. Congrats.
so this is what it costs. It'll show you like what it costs.
Got it.
Okay. So you click this down arrow. This is on Exodus. You click this down arrow.
Got it.
This right here. It's
Yeah.
add in the QR code. So you click on that. You just copy it, right? So you would open your Coinbase account.
Ah, okay. Oh
Mhm.
shit. Okay.
I'm doing it online so that way everybody who's on here knows what's up.
So all you do is just paste that into an area in Coinbase.
Yeah. So you
And
go.
it connects the wallet to Coinbase.
So this is what I have in Ethereum right here on Coinbase, right?
Okay.
Cost average, remember, and I move all
Yeah.
my full wallet. So that's
Right.
what. So you see that little arrow right there in the QR
Yeah,
code?
to the right. I see that.
Okay, so you can either scan the QR code. So if it was me and you were like, hey, just send me whatever, $5 of Ethereum, dude. You know, like I click on the QR code reader,
Yeah.
I scan the QR code and do it that way. Or the way I'm doing it right now, which is the old school way. You see that arrow right there?
Yeah.
Okay, so I click on the arrow, tells you how much you want to send. You can send
Okay.
or you can put in a dollar amount. So I just hit max, right? Then I'll hit paste, right? My address.
Nice. Ah, okay.
It says preview send and everything. So this is like legit, like it has great security and everything. Preview send, and then they'll send you an SMS text message to verify.
Got it.
So then you verify, you click on send now. So you say send now right here, right?
Right.
And then they'll tell you, they'll verify it. See, it gives you the
I
little.
see that. Got it. Okay. And then you just got an SMS text.
So you just enter the digits and then you
Right.
click it and it'll send it.
Ah,
Usually, and depending on what the coin is and how fast the network is, how much traffic there is at that time, it usually takes about half an hour.
okay.
You know, some of them are faster. Like for example, XRP, it takes about 4 to 5 seconds.
Okay.
Wallet to wallet. So, you know, it's just
Nice.
depends on what you're sending. But that's pretty much the gist.
So you hear that, everybody? It's important to get a wallet and not a physical wallet you put in your pocket.
Yeah.
And it's crazy that most newbies that they just have a Coinbase account and they don't have that parked in a wallet. So
No, dude. I mean, if you're gonna keep a little bit on there and you're gonna use it,
yeah,
I mean, you don't want to have your entire portfolio on there. You know, you don't want to have your whole investments in there. You know, because like I said, like if it gets hacked, you never know. They're always trying to hack exchanges. Dude. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's the same way on the stock side. They're always trying that, you know. But if you have your money parked in an exchange and just it only takes one time, you know, and they happen to get into your account, and hey, guess what? You know, like sorry, it's not like they're gonna give you your money back.
right.
So I would suggest to get a wallet either on your phone or, you know, buy a Ledger Nano,
Right.
you know, and do it that way. That's the safest bet.
Nice.
Ledger
Nice.
Nano.
So you mentioned this word, and I kind of wanted to transition to the topic of
Dogecoin?
yes, the hottest coin,
The hot
the one that everyone is talking about, everyone is pumping. It was at 2 cents, what, 6 days ago, 7 days ago, and now I checked before we even got on this podcast, and it's at 40 cents.
Yeah.
It's fucking nuts.
Oh, it's pumping, dude. If you look at the chart, the way it's gone up, like
Yeah.
oh, okay.
Well,
So
before you tell us that, tell us a little history of what Dogecoin is.
Okay, so
Because people just see a little doggy. They don't know shit about it. It's just
I call it doggy coin, dude. Like, you know.
the what?
I call it doggy coin.
Okay.
But it's Dogecoin, that's fine. Okay. So it's almost been around for 10 years. Okay. Just almost as long as Bitcoin.
Okay.
I think next month will be 10 years that it's been around.
Wow.
Oh, it's always been a popular coin.
Right.
So I will, I give it credit for that. It's always, if it's stuck around for 10 years, they're doing something right. Okay?
Right.
But the creators of it, they used to be IBM engineers. They I don't know if you remember those commercials, the IBM Watson commercials.
Yeah.
Okay, so they were IBM Watson engineers. They worked on that project.
Oh shit. Okay.
All right. So for fun, they created a joke coin. Okay, which
wait, a joke coin.
So this is the coin is supposed to be a joke.
Okay.
Because when Bitcoin started, everybody was going Bitcoin and it's like, oh, Bitcoin's a joke. They created their own to show that anybody can do it.
Right.
It was legit supposed to be like a payment system between, peer-to-peer payment system. Okay.
Yeah.
But no value. Just like Bitcoin at one point didn't have any value,
Right.
Fast forward now, okay, and Elon Musk decides that he wants to tweet about it a couple months ago.
Yeah.
And it shot the price up to like 8 cents. It was trading under a cent.
Right.
But people started FOMOing into the space, which is fear of missing out.
Yep. For those that don't know, infamous in the world of trading.
Yes, that's infamous. Yeah. So people that had nothing to do with the space,
right,
that didn't know anything about crypto, never traded crypto, didn't even trade stocks. Some of them don't even trade stocks, because the allure of cryptocurrency is that you don't have to buy a full piece of whatever you're buying.
Right, which is nice, a percentage.
Yeah, you can buy a percentage of, so like if Bitcoin goes up to, it hit 65,000 and you have 10% of a Bitcoin, well, you just made $6,500, So the allure of all these coins that you can buy them in bits and pieces, okay? As opposed to back then, it was, now thanks to Robinhood and Webull, you can do fractional shares, right? That was one thing. The second thing is that people look at it and they look at the price. Okay?
Right.
Well, I can't afford a $65,000 coin.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
But I can buy this coin that's only trading at 8 cents.
Right.
Right. Even though it doesn't do anything and I don't know anything about it, I'm going to put my money in this. Right. So Elon Musk would blow it up, and every couple of weeks he would say something about it. Like, and he would just post a picture. Like, I don't know if you saw that meme that's going around with him holding a dog, like Lion King type of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's another one that like he's dressed up as Jesus Christ, and he's holding the cross. Like he's holding like a staff, and on the staff is like the dog, right?
Yeah.
And so I try to tell investors before they invest in it. One, do your research in it. I'm not telling you not to put your money in it. I'm just telling you to like make sure you know about it.
Right.
Before you put your money in.
Right.
No one's listening.
Because this is straight up.
Oh yeah.
Straight up.
Like people don't understand that it goes like this in waves.
Yes.
If it does, this is what you want.
Yes.
Okay. You want fluctuation.
Yes. This straight up is what you don't want.
Straight up is what you don't want, because it's like as fast as it goes up like that, it drops. Okay. And we just had that this weekend.
Yeah.
Pumping right now. Okay. But we just had it over on Saturday. Saturday into Sunday morning.
So it went from 8 cents to 20 cents to 30 cents, right?
Yeah. So I have a friend of mine that he hit me up on Facebook, and he was like, "Oh, dude, I got 550,000 of them at 4 cents." Okay. So I compare it to like this. I have VeChain, right? So like I mentioned VeChain. So that's one of my biggest projects, dude. Like I love that project. All right. So at the time, VeChain was at like around 4 cents as well.
Right.
Okay. And I'm like, dude, you just threw in $13,000 into this shit, dude. Like, what the fuck, bro, are you thinking, dude? Like, did you research it? Yeah, but it's pumping on Twitter. And no, I didn't research it, but Elon Musk is pumping it, and now Mark Cuban is pumping it, and Snoop Dogg is pumping it. And I'm like, bro, look.
So because everyone is pumping it, he put 13,000 in it.
Yeah.
At 4 cents.
He put 13,000 because it was so small, tiny. Okay.
But he got it at 4 cents.
But he got it at 4 cents. So he put 13,000 in there because the price was low. Instead of putting it like V-Chain, which actually does something,
right?
Or say those 13,000 could have got him. What, Ethereum's at $2,000 right now, so you could have got him Ethereum. Okay, you gotta kind of
wait. I'm really confused because if he bought 500,000 of Dogecoin at 4 cents, it's at 40 cents.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's got.
He hasn't sold.
He hasn't sold. I talked to him last night on Facebook. Do you remember?
Wait, he's at 6 figures right now.
And he's at almost 200,000.
200,000, and he hasn't sold.
Yeah, he hasn't sold it. He hasn't taken profits. Exactly.
Oh my god.
Exactly.
Oh my god.
Exactly, dude. So his argument, and this is what I was like, the argument that I'm getting from him, from Will, his name is Will. I'm not gonna say his last name, but Will, is, well, how can something that Elon Musk, Snoop Dogg, Gene Simmons from Kiss, okay, and this was the kicker for me, and porn stars back, how can that fail? There's no way.
Dude, I'm fucking scared for him, bro.
I'm trying to tell him, I'm like, look, man, I really hope this thing goes up for you. I really do, bro. Like, all those people out there that if they're on here and they're listening to this, if you own it, I really hope you guys become millionaires. I really hope you guys make some type of life-changing money. Okay, like for real. Like I really, because I know people that freaking, oh yeah, dude, I threw 10 grand in it and now I have 150,000 of this, because it was cheap. Main reason was because it's cheap. All right. So I really hope it hits for you guys. I really do. But do not get wrecked. Please take your profits. Please take your profits. Please take your profits. Please take your profits.
Wow.
I don't understand why people don't take profits.
It's because maybe people are new to this entire, like you said, you said it earlier, you have a flurry of new retail investors, and it's diamond hands. They're holding for whatever outcome comes their way.
The thing is that I think that they see that it shot up so fast that they don't realize that this moonshot doesn't last.
No way.
It lasts.
No way.
And
I've seen charts like this for the last 4 years. I know what's coming.
Yeah.
You know what's coming.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we can't predict what number that's going to be.
Yeah, you don't know how long this is going to last. It could be tomorrow. It could be a week. It could be a month from now, a year from now. But eventually, just it has to, dude. It's rising up too fast, and then just the market cap on it,
it's crazy.
Yeah, dude, it is crazy. I mean, they're talking about having it to go for $1, but they want it to go to $1, right? But for it to go to $1, okay, you have to realize what the market cap is, right?
The market cap is going to be insane.
Okay, no, well, listen. So the market cap in the crypto market, in cryptocurrency market, is about $2 trillion. Okay. Half of it, 1 trillion, is Bitcoin. Okay. And I was watching this on YouTube and I did the research. So in other words, for Dogecoin to get to $1, it would have to have a market cap of $1 trillion. Okay, $1 trillion. It would have to obliterate every other coin out there, and capture half of the market share. for it to be valued at $1, for one coin to be $1. You know, that's crazy, dude. You know, there's no way. There's no way. You know, I mean, for it to shoot up like that, there's no way, bro. I mean, shout outs to TikTok, all you TikTokers out there, you know, because that's mainly pumping it right now.
Right, because right. So let's get into that. Right now, TikTok is pumping it. What I've been hearing on social media is 420 pump, 420 pump. What's that all about?
So Elon Musk is very weed friendly.
Right.
And, you know, he put out a meme when Tesla came out that he was trying to sell, that he was going to price Tesla at 69,420 just because he thought it was funny because of the numbers.
Right.
So they're just trying to get that to pump tomorrow, dude, and see how high it can go, see where they can take it.
Yeah.
You know, from my understanding, I haven't really looked into it. You know, like I don't hold any Dogecoin. I don't plan on buying any Dogecoin. If I do buy it, it's gonna be when it crashes. You know, and then
the funny thing is that look at what I looked into. I looked at this. It's Dodge Bear. It's how to short Dogecoin.
Oh yeah, dude, FTX. Yeah, I saw
FTX. But apparently, look at the message. It's restricted in the US.
Yeah.
So I can't do it from the US. So I can't short Dogecoin, even if I wanted to.
If I can send you something, I can send you. There's ways. There's ways.
Okay.
There's ways.
Because ways. I looked at this, I was like,
No. There's ways. There's ways.
I have a buddy of mine in New York, and I told him, I said, bro, I need to find an exchange to see if I can short. And he's like, you know what he told me? He goes, don't fuck around with fucking, you know, what did he say? Dogetown or something.
Yeah, Dogecoin, dog shit, whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
But yeah, dude, like, I mean, I'm just waiting for people to get freaking lose their ass, bro. I'm sorry. You know, like I said, I hope these people make life-changing money, man, and they realize that they have to get out.
Right.
You know? And dude, like, I don't know that many people that have $200,000, bro, you know, in one coin. I know people that have $200,000 in their portfolio, you know, but homie has 200,000 in one coin. I mean, one.
So what's his plan? Does he have a plan?
He wants to try to, I don't know what squeeze means in trades.
He's waiting for a squeeze.
Yeah, he's trying to squeeze AMC.
So he's okay. So that makes sense. So he got to see AMC or heard it on the news, AMC and GameStop squeeze, and he's expecting the same thing to happen here, and he's holding for more of a squeeze to $1. Or where is he hoping that it will go to? $2?
Nah, dude. I don't think it's gonna go to $2. But
dude,
he's just writing it, dude. He's just writing it as far as he can.
That's crazy. Because it's not gonna be a squeeze like AMC.
I just feel bad for people like that, man. Like, because there's people that are legit throwing their life savings in this thing. Like, for real, legit. Someone forwarded me a TikTok where the dude threw his, and good for him, man. God bless him, bro. He made $1 million off of Dogecoin, you know, life-changing money, dude. But he put his entire life savings in it.
Right.
You know, I mean, that's a big-ass gamble, dude. You know, on a coin that's like trading under a cent when you got it. You know? So
that's dangerous, man.
Yeah, dude.
I don't own any. I've never.
Yeah. Like, I'm not about.
You've been doing crypto for what, almost 4 years, and you don't own any.
I don't own any of that.
Because
if I were to buy it, I would probably buy it when on the dip.
When it takes that.
Yeah, I would have to buy like at 20 cents or something. 15 around there. That's when I would get in if I were to buy Deutsche.
Right.
But yeah, right now, man, I'm like I said, man, I wish those people well. I wish them luck. You know, I just hope they take some profit, even if it's just 10% or they take their initial investment, but something.
what exchanges can you buy Dogecoin? Is it same ones?
Well, I know Robinhood is
You
the
can
main.
buy it through Robinhood?
You can buy it through Robinhood. They've actually had problems with Robinhood. So, okay, so when the initial pump happened with Robinhood,
Yeah,
okay, they shut down trading.
yeah,
Mhm.
that was great for me.
Yeah, right. But I mean, because I guess the server couldn't take it or too much traffic. I don't many sell orders, I believe.
Something happened, yeah.
Yeah. So I know there's Robinhood. I know there's Webull.
Yeah.
Well, Binance US has it.
Right.
But the easy ones I would say would be, E-Trade has it as well.
Got it. Right.
But the easiest ones I would say would be Robinhood and Webull.
Right.
Mm-hmm. So if you're interested in buying that coin,
you hear it, guys? Everyone, if you guys want to buy Dogecoin, don't buy it now.
Yeah, do not.
We're not experts. We're not giving you recommendation to buy or sell.
By the way, I am not a financial advisor.
Yes.
All these opinions are of my own fruition and
yes.
And all that.
This is for educational purposes.
This is for education, entertainment purposes.
Entertainment, education.
I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. I don't know what the fuck, dude. So, but
yeah, I'm not a financial advisor as well. I usually do these podcasts for entertainment, to bring smiles and entertainment to people's homes. Yeah. That's it. That's it.
That is it, dog.
It's education.
Education only, and like you guys are old enough to know what to do with your money, so no one's gonna tell you what to do with it. Just please, the only thing I say is if you're going to get into that or into the crypto space, be careful. Yeah. Please be careful, because there are about 10,000 coins out there. Okay, and legit, like about 90% of them don't do it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So, and there's new coins coming to the market every day. So just please be careful. Please be careful. There's a lot of scammers out there. Like if they ask you to send money, they're mainly on WhatsApp. Like you'll see them like on a bunch of the YouTubes and a bunch of Twitter posts. Like they'll be like, "Oh, this is my WhatsApp message. This is my Bitcoin address. If you send me 1 Bitcoin, I'm gonna send you 2." Yeah, you don't want to do that.
It's a lot of scams.
Yeah,
dude. So what do you recommend people to do if they want to invest in crypto? Just do the research. That seems like that's the reoccurring theme here: is do your research before you get in.
You would do your research, but if you want to play it safe right now, you can't go wrong with Bitcoin and Ethereum. Man. Like
again, this is for educational purposes.
For educational purposes, like the safe bets right now, like legit, are Bitcoin and Ethereum.
Right.
You can't go around. They're the 2 biggest projects out there, 2 biggest coins out there. And also you wanna research your top 10 coins. Because there are coins out there that are like they're little small caps.
Yeah.
Okay. But they have huge potential. Like, for example, one that I got into is called Solana. Right. It's Sol. Right. It's not on Coinbase.
Right.
I bought it on Binance US. And they also, that's the other one you can use. Uphold is another exchange you guys can use. All right. So I bought it when it was $3.
Right.
Okay. I put a $500 investment in with my initial investment. Right now, it is trading at $29.
Nice.
So,
great return, brother.
Oh yeah, dude.
Great return.
What I did, and I learned this the hard way, okay, because I was that person that I would invest my money and didn't take money out. You always want to take profits. Always want to take profits.
No.
Again, this is not financial advice, but you don't want to lose your ass. You don't want to stay in there so long that you're married to a stock or a coin or project, or even it works for stocks too, right? That you're married. Yeah. You always want, like my strategy is I try to take out my initial investment. Okay. Whatever that coin has made, I leave in there. Okay. And let that ride. And I take my initial investment out and I either put into Bitcoin or I put it into Ethereum, build my portfolio up of that, or I put into another project that has a lot of potential, you know.
Yeah.
But I'm constantly researching.
Nice, dude. That's
So
awesome.
like I'm always on YouTube. I'm always on, and that's the other thing. You got to be careful with YouTube because there's a lot, and I'm pretty sure you.
Oh my God.
You know, there's a lot of YouTubers out there.
Just YouTubers.
Yeah,
just not even traders. They're content creators. It's crazy.
They're content creators, and they legit think they know what they're talking about. There's some that are good.
Yeah, of course.
There's really good ones out there.
Yes, really good ones.
You know, but again, like most of they're YouTubers. They're on there to try to get they're there to get the likes.
Yeah.
And to get the subscriptions, you know. But YouTube, I do use YouTube. I do use Twitter a lot. Okay, Twitter's another one that's good. And then I also go and like if you're interested in a project or a coin or whatever, check if they have a website. You know, that'll show you who their partnerships are, who's involved on the team. If you want to take a deep dive on that, you know, the coin does, what deadlines, what outline they have, and what deadlines they're trying to meet.
Right.
You know, because that's huge. That's, you know, like if, like for example, the problem that Ethereum is having right now, it just finished its upgrade. Okay.
Right.
This upgrade was supposed to happen in 2017.
Oh.
Okay. So, and they just did their upgrade. They just did their upgrade like last week.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So, you know, that's the problem that Ethereum has been having, dude. Like, you know, like they've been talking about this 2.0, 2.0, 2.0, and 2.0 hasn't happened until this year. You know, it was supposed to happen in 2018.
Yeah.
So, you know, research for me, the biggest one is partnerships, you know, because everybody knows partnerships. I'm not going to know who, unless it's like Bill Gates or somebody, you know, like,
right.
I don't know who this dude, this engineer is, or, you know, like, what the fuck I care, right?
Yeah.
I do see that, okay, the coin partnered with, like, let's say, for example, there's one that's called Smart Key.
Yeah.
Big in Europe. Don't know. I looked at the page. Don't know who's working on it. Okay, like, I don't know any of these people. Like, I've never heard of these names, dude.
Right.
But they partnered with Walmart. They partnered with Airbnb. They partnered with Mercedes-Benz.
Ah.
So, you know,
partnerships.
Yeah. Right. So that, okay, but people know that. People know those names.
Right.
So I was like, okay, well, if Mercedes-Benz, Airbnb, and, you know, and I know these are big companies, right? They're not going to invest money into something stupid. So, right. You know, like, and then I'll take a deep dive. Once I'm invested, then that's when I'm like, all right, I got to take a deeper dive now, you know, because now I have money in them, you know, like, you know, so now I'm always researching. That's what I mean by like, I'm always researching. Nice. Anything that they got coming up, anything like that, you know, so.
Nice.
You know,
that's awesome, man. Well, dude, this is great info, man. This is a lot of you put a lot of, you know, blood, sweat, and tears into the world of crypto.
A lot of lonely nights, dude. A lot of lonely nights. A lot of early mornings. A lot of, you know, like getting scolded by my wife because I'm watching YouTube videos. She's like, "Turn that shit off. Put something else on." You know, like, you know, it's yeah. It's like for me, it's become like a second job. You know, because it's like I usually get up at about 4 o'clock in the morning, and first thing I do is I check the market, you know. Yeah. And one of the guys that I follow, his name is Crypto Banter. Now, the reason I follow this guy on YouTube, and he's probably the best one out there. Okay? Right. The reason I follow him is because he used to have a show on CNBC called Crypto Trader.
Okay.
That's all he did. That's all he talked about.
Right.
So for some reason, CNBC canceled him. Okay. According to him, it was because one of these financial institutions didn't want people to know about crypto.
Right.
Okay. So he just started his own YouTube channel.
Nice. Good for him.
Good for him. Yeah, but he has a lot of information, free information on there. You know, like he talks about up and coming projects. He right now, which is I'll be the first one to tell you, I don't know TA, I don't know technical analysis.
Yeah.
You know, remember we were talking on Facebook, dude. I was like, hey, dude,
Yeah.
it looks like this is doing that. Did I get it right? Okay. So here's this dude called Sheldon, dude. Everybody calls him Sheldon, the crypto sniper. They're based out of South Africa.
Okay.
This dude is legit, and he's showing everybody how to chart. Okay. So I've never known how to chart. I've never known how to read a chart. I'm barely learning it, you know.
Right.
So, like I said, you're gonna get into the space. You're always gonna research. You're always gonna learn something new. Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
And yeah, dude. Like since I've been doing that, I've been able to kind of read the trends because it's mainly the trends that you gotta pick up, right?
Right. Yeah, the trend and the chart, technical analysis. Yeah, it's yeah.
So I've been doing that lately, like for the last, you know. So
Dude,
yeah,
that's awesome, dude. Because now it's going to help you more with the chart and the trend and know exactly.
Yeah, because everything is like a triangle, right? So like the trend resistance and the support trend and
support resistance. Yeah, exactly.
So I'm still, you know, like when it bounces off, okay, that's your point, and you know,
exactly.
And so,
which is great because that's just gonna, you know, it's gonna bring you to the next level in your game.
No,
you've been doing great in the last 4 years.
Yeah, I've been doing well, thank God, you know, but I know that if I were to swing trade it, because I would be a swing trader, I wouldn't be a day trader.
Right.
So for those of you that don't know what swing trading, these are the people that like sit on a trade for like, they could sit on it for a day, 2 days, a week, right?
6 months.
6 months, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, you invest your money, you sit there. If it goes up, if it goes down, you don't take it out until I guess it hits your price point. Because exactly. I tell everybody, I tell people that ask me about it, like I'm like, well, everybody has a price in their head that wants it to hit, whether it be $1, $2. So, you know, everybody has that price. So whatever price point you decide for yourself that, okay, I'm going to pull out my money, then that's what they do, right?
Yeah.
So I'm trying to learn how to do all that stuff, bro.
Nice.
You know, so yeah, practice makes perfect. You practice. So
awesome, brother. Well, dude, it was great talking to you, brother. In conclusion, man, dude, I have mad respect for you, dude, because you were one of the first people that started talking about crypto, and you know, to start with just throwing $50 into an account to growing that to now a 6-figure in your account. You know, it's just, there's, you know, and with you, you know, just stepping up your game with the technical analysis, dude, it's, you know, it's awesome to see your journey. It's awesome to see your path, man. And I got mad respect for you, brother, you know, because you're one of the first, you know, that talked about it. So, you know, and we're not experts. We're not financial advisors. Again, we're just doing this for education and we're just entertainment purposes. And
it's like, I always try to share the knowledge. Yeah. It's not a lot.
Right.
And a lot of the times I'm wrong. I have to go back and look at one of my books or read my books. One thing I can say is, like, if you're getting into the space, Bitcoin for Dummies. Okay, you know those dummies book? Bitcoin for Dummies is an excellent book. Nice. Excellent book.
There you go, everybody.
Okay. Very easy read. It's maybe about 200, 300 pages. Okay, but that book was, like, for me, was awesome. And they have a price point there. I don't know if it's updated or not. I had like the second version of it. And in that book, at the time of writing that edition, Bitcoin was at 300.
It was at what?
300. Now I'm saying, dude, like, you know, people think that because, you know, they say, see, that's the thing too, man. Psychologically, a lot of people hear, oh, it's crashing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you have to remember where this thing was at.
Right.
So, like, I was talking to a buddy of mine today, actually, at work, because he was asking me about it. And I'm like, he was like, Palma, you know, because everybody at work calls me Palma. Hey, dude, did you sell your shit? Because, you know, like, I saw that it crashed. The whole market was red and blah, 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 right? You know, the only thing that was pumping is Dogecoin again, you know? I'm like, nah, dude, I held, right? Oh, but it hit 50 grand. Like, yeah,
It's not crashing.
it's not, you know, yeah, but, you know, like it was at 65 last week, you know? I'm like, yeah, you know? It's like you have to, when you're in this space, you have to realize that the crypto market usually corrects itself about it on average, okay, about 30%.
Right.
On average, 30%.
Right.
So if you're an emotional investor,
Ooh.
do not get in the space because you're gonna have those emotional days, dude.
Yeah.
A lot. Okay. If you cannot afford to say, like, for example, let's say $100 or $1,000, okay, especially right now with COVID going around, right? If you can't afford to lose $1,000, because you have to take this as a loss when you invest, like you got to take it as a loss. Like your next money, you know, money's right there.
Yep.
If you can't afford to lose $1,000, do not do it. If you can't afford to lose $100, because you don't
get into the space.
Don't get into it. Don't get into stocks. Don't get into
anything.
Yeah, don't get into investment. If you want a safe investment, precious metals is always good. You know, silver is always good. You know, but if you're like looking into getting into crypto, I mean, and again, this is not financial advice, but you have to take a look at yourself and be like, hey, can I afford to lose this? Do I have bills I have to pay this week?
Right.
Do I have to pay? You know.
Good point.
You know, because there's been many times when I started where I was like, oh shit, dude, I forgot to pay this because I put $500 in this thing, you know? Right. So always pay your bills first, always pay your rent first, all, you know, all that before crypto, before stocks, before whatever you put your money in.
Right.
Do that first.
Yeah.
That comes first, always first, you know, then whatever you're willing to invest, go ahead and invest it. But you have to take it as a loss. That's one thing that everybody will tell you. Financial advisors, people that put on the side. Yeah. It's one thing that everyone will tell you. You know, do not put more than what you're willing to spend. Do not put more than what you're willing to lose.
Yep, that's a perfect way to end this podcast. Mm-hmm. That is the perfect way. So remember that, everybody. Yeah. So brother, dude, thank you so much for being on the show, dude. It's a pleasure. It's an honor, brother.
Hey, whenever you want, bro. Hey, whenever you want to do something like crypto and stocks and whatever, man, just let me know, man. You know?
I will. I already have my wheels turning, man. I actually want to reach out to you about something. But dude,
we can do a meetup or something.
Let's meet up for steaks, bro.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
That is long overdue.
No doubt, bro. No doubt for sure, bro. No doubt.
Yes.
It's like 555 is down the street. So yeah.
There you go. Dude, there you go. Okay, let's plan it out. I'll send you a message. We'll plan it out, man. Steaks.
All right, then, brother. I'll send you how to do that thing.
Yeah. Yes, please. Thank you, brother. All right, man. Much love, man. Respect. Yeah, man.